number one, since you got a little bit of video, a few seconds anyway. Seems Shane Holst wanted to see everything in action. I'll show you my view. I'll show you another view here in a second. Outside or second round, I like to knock the corner out like this so I don't miss a spot. Drill tire leaves a mark, then I try to follow it. If I put the other edge of that mark about even with the outside of that tire, that puts me where I want to be. If I miss a little, it's very, very rare. I did that little tiny patch. She got a little video of the outside round of that. So this is what we got. I mean, it's actually the first time I've been on these two pieces. I'm guessing between the two there might be 4 acres. I don't know. Maybe a little more. Not a lot more. And there's either 18 or 20 acres right across the road here. It's, I don't know, there's 8 or 9 landowners. You know, they split these places up. They used to be farmed and plant houses all over them and cut them up. And years ago, even that house down there was all part of it. And I'm not going real fast because this is pretty rough. It is what it is. Number one's straight west of me, about a quarter mile up there, trying the disc. And I don't know if I made a mistake or not. First part that we were discing up there is spring variety oats that we planted last year. Volunteered back really nice because we didn't have a bad winter. Parts of it, a friend of mine that was discing for me yesterday, he says part of it was as high as the hood of the tractor, and I believe it. So it's been a real pain in the butt to work. But unfortunately, what I'm on right now is like 10 times smoother than that was. It got disked when it was too dry, and all we did was disc it kitty corner, keep it from washing. The only reason we did disc it when we did, and we left when we did without finishing, you know, if we'd have gone round and round, it would have been done. But we were chasing the combine with the disc because we didn't have any choice. We were combining in 100-degree weather and like 8% humidity, if that. And I really don't want to have to deal with my insurance company and deal with a bunch of houses up here. Somebody else did that about, 30 years ago now, I guess. He did it straight north of me. Ended up being I think officially they said it was 600-acre fire. I spent 3 days on that one. And I was one of the lucky ones. All I did was haul water. And what we figured out, I hauled somewhere around 1 million gallons of water for that one, and I wasn't the only one driving tanker. There's a water district that supplies water to these rich houses up here. The guy was complaining as I was filling out of the hydrant. He come at me with a hydrant wrench. He was going to offer to change my mind. And I told him, you offer to change my mind. I said, you're going to be the one laying on the ground. And about then, the cop finally showed up to do traffic control. And he went right straight to the cop. And he says, they're stealing all our water. The cop looked at me and he says, you stealing water? And I said, no, sir. I'm acquiring water where I can get it. He looks at the man and he says, I think you better shut up. He starts yelling and screaming at the cop. And he says, I'll step out of the way and you can go over and talk to him. He says, and while you're walking over there, I'll be getting my cuffs out and you will end up in the back of my car. Pissed the old bastard off. Apparently we were, according to him, that we were sucking water out of people's toilets. Well, that really can't happen. There's too many safety valves in place. But anyway, there, this is what I was going to do. Try to get you a little bit of a view. Many of you see this combine up on this hill. You got a view from, a quarter or half mile farther up the hill. Big houses. I'm assuming they must be doing some work, being they got a porta potty. Apparently anymore, if you're going to remodel a house or you're going to have contractors there to work on it, you have to have a porta potty. I don't know. It used to be if the plumbing worked, it worked. Oh, I'll get you a little more. I'll look from the other side of the road. Mike? Yeah, I should get a better view because this stuff's in my way here. So I'll get you back for some more. Quickie on our harrow. Tinge there, offset so that that bar comes up over the walkway. Clamp together there. You can set your angle a little bit. These float right here. It's offset, so your harrows will stay offset. And I just swing it up and have chain link sure welded on. Put it in, drop the pin in to go down the road. But I'm not going down the road. I just did. I put the pin back in the hole. And when I set it down, stay out of the way. There's how it looks. And no, it doesn't come down and hit. Those tires would have to grow a lot. And when we made the harrow, the tires were brand new. So there it is, just 2 bars. It's more or less rigid, but it floats nicely. And well, I can't show you what it did here. Maybe you see it in the first part of the video. So anyway, I'm done across the road. Actually more there than I thought. There's 7.5 acres there. It's right there. The bad thing is I got to go in and out of it, up by that fir tree, and in and out of here, right here, in a bad spot in the road. Both of them are bad spots. This road's a pain in the ass. And here's where I'm going now. First time I've been in this field, other than going for a tour of it to see part of it. And Paul worked it up last fall. Got the weeds knocked down. The guy that was farming this just never came back, and the county wants 3 out of 5 years being farmed or your taxes go up. And there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 different owners of this field. And the original owner, can't see his house from here, it's over there. I think he's only got 5 acres total left, and 2 of that's in lawn. His tax bill last year was 10 grand because this hadn't been farmed. So hey, gotta love it living when you're near the big city. And I think it's steeper around that corner. I'll find out. Either way, I ain't gonna roll her. Quick view, that's Mount St. Helens. Blew her top 40 years ago, May 18th, 1980. Next one, kind of behind the trees there, might be able to see. Should be Rainier, I think. And that's Mount Hood, right in front of me. I am pointed exactly dead west. So I promised you some view. I probably should have done it when I was in that other field. I was going to show you a field we have closer to home. It's got some nice steep spots. It's one that I'm really contemplating leaving just because where it is, and part of it's got a lot of ryegrass in. It was one of the first ones I showed combining when we were disking at the same time. So it's going to be a rough one to cut hay on, but it might be what we do. I actually found some wet ground. All that rain we kept getting, well, over by those trees. Any wetter, I wouldn't have been able to plant the outside round. But here we are. This is either supposed to be 18 or 20 acres. I don't know. I'll find out when I'm done, see what it drills out at. We'll check and see what it is after I do the corners, maybe. And actually, the way this one will work, I think most of the corners aren't going to be adding up a whole lot. Like this one ain't going to add much. It's going to be going through anyway. I don't know. We'll see. So there you go. There's some more. Figured I had enough to do 2 rounds on this piece. What you think? I think when I come across the top this next time, I'm going to lap it a little bit because, well, actually, there's still something in there. It might have been feeding good. I don't know. We'll see. A little dusty, but oh well. This is how I do it. If I had to fill this sucker with even 50-pound bags, getting up and dumping them in or turning around and grabbing them off a flatbed, nah, I wouldn't be able to do it right now. No way. If I was doing it, I wouldn't be walking the next day. So, this is how we do it. I need both hands, so bye. 2 on the disc. This is pretty much the first time she's run the disc. She's run that tractor before. She spread a lot of manure with it, but as for discing, and she's revving it up too high, but it's not under a load yet. And you look on the ground, I'm kicking myself in the ass. Although the heads I checked, there's no way we'd be to it before it was overripe for hay. It would have made some great hay. And it might still, it's just, now we got a little food in the ground. Alright, hopefully she don't kill everybody. And he's going to take me back down to get planting. Then he's going to come back up and ride with her. Good thing he's a skinny boy. There ain't much room. These are the things that make you go from 6.2 miles an hour to 4 miles an hour. And a couple places where I'm side hilling it, I'm literally 4 feet off my mark to line up. And like even right here, I gotta drive above it to line up. And yeah, running the front tire right on that drill mark is coming out just about perfect behind me. A couple spots down there, I'm actually almost over to the other drill mark. But that's the way it works on the hills. Can't keep it all straight. And I don't know, in case I don't get any more, hey, hit the like, I'll appreciate that. If you haven't subscribed yet, I'll appreciate that very much too. And hopefully you enjoy the view. Sorry, the CB is squelching. But anyway, this is probably about enough as far as time for a video for the day. Got a little chunk in here from number 1. She said she had to get it for Shane. So, thanks for watching, everybody.